bait, baby. Get you some of that. So here's the camp. Got the boat airing out a little bit. Got the tent where John's staying again. We got another little tent here where we've been cooking. Got the picnic table. John's getting the fire going. Got the cooler. Got the extension hookup. And the rig. Truck looks a little different last time than you guys seen it. The amazing guys over at Safari Media, Marketing and Media, went ahead and wrapped it. They did an amazing job. They literally took like a week to do it. Made sure it was done the right way, but I can't thank them guys enough. They really stepped up and went ahead and did it. We're working on getting the boat done shortly, but just the attention to detail they did on this thing was absolutely amazing. Got all the sponsors on there looking good. Got my logo looking good. Got the website. But yeah, they do amazing work, and I can't thank them guys enough for doing this. I mean, anytime you can do something like this, it really makes you stand out. And got the smiley face with the fro on there. So no, but this is something I've wanted to do for a while, and can't thank them guys enough. So if you guys get a chance, definitely check them out. Safari Marketing and Media. There's their website right there, tellawildstory.com. So definitely check them guys out. Do an amazing job on truck wraps, websites, any type of marketing and advertising work you guys need done. They got you. So definitely check them guys out. What's happening, guys? We are down here at Smith Lake for the second stop of the Bassmaster Central Opens, and we are down here at Smith Lake. We've been here. It's Sunday, April 21st. Been here for about 3 days now. I've been wanting to get a lot of video when we first got down here, but it was crazy storms. We had to get everything set up before we had a really nasty line of storms come through, and then the first 2 days on the water was nothing but rain and pretty nasty conditions. So. But it has been a pretty decent practice. We've gotten a few real big largemouth bites, and today it was bright bluebird. I got up to like 80 degrees, so I went for spots today and caught some pretty good spots. But I don't know, it's been kind of not random, but you've been able to pattern them a little bit of buzzbait fish. For that overcast, kind of nasty, I was able to just cover water with a buzzbait and a little bit of spook and swim jig, stuff like that. And then second day, same kind of deal. My co-angler that I'm fishing with got about a 6 1/4 on a frog, and I got one around 6 pounds that come off right at the boat on day one. So no, but it's been just getting those kind of bites on this body of water is pretty crazy, because it's like catching a 10-pounder anywhere else. But no, it's been a pretty cool set. We got a pretty nice setup here. It's been a really cool experience, super cool lake. But yeah, so we're coming into our first official day of practice tomorrow on Monday, the 22nd. So stay tuned, guys, and I hope you enjoy. Stupid. That's the biggest spot of my life. What is going on, guys? It is Wednesday, April 24th down here at Smith Lake, and it was the third and final day of official practice, and we didn't go fishing. We actually stayed back, got some tackle rigged. We still got to finish up some, wash the truck, wash the boat, picked up some last minute tackle, and so now we are going to rig up a little bit and then head to the meeting. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. It's been a pretty good practice. Got a lot of big largemouth bites, a couple big spotted bass bites, and I'm pretty confident in what I'm doing. It seems like I'm getting a lot bigger bites than other people we've talked to and stuff like that. So I'm pretty confident in my pattern, and we'll just have to see what happens. But tomorrow's game day. Got to go to the meeting later today and see what happens. So I'll see you guys later. Just got number 5. It's a freaking game changer. That's what we want right there, baby.
All right, flight number 2 starts with boat 20, Cody Bertrand. He's on up, Cody. Boat 21, Todd Murray. You good?
Good, I'm ready. Ready to go, buddy.
Stud. Frickin' stud.
Yeah.
Day 2, baby. Yeah.
Boy. Attaboy.
I watched her come up and eat it.
Arm. Oh, he's that one.
Yes. Stay on, please God. Please God, stay on.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
That's a chunkier one. Yes.
2-pounder.
And we got that on GoPro too. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Got her! Oh my gosh, dude, what is happening right now? Oh my gosh, there's another one. Holy cow, that one's bigger. Look at that, man. What is happening right now? Oh my goodness, man.
No, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna let this area rest and we're gonna come back. But yeah, if you want to, man. Oh my gosh. This one's bigger. This one's bigger. Yep, I just made a check. Boom! Oh!
Yesterday's weight had 11-12 to it today. 23 pounds and 8 ounces, a new leader.
Thanks, man. You know, it's a tough situation because, you know, I really had a good day, and I had that in the first 30 minutes, and I got onto a deal that really got me excited, and I thought it was going to be an amazing day. I thought I was going to have a little bit more than what I had, and I hate, you know, you hate to see this happen. I really hope it doesn't cost me the cut. It might, I don't know, but I did all I could do. You know, fish care. I do everything I can to protect the fish and make sure they make it back alive. I put ice on them. I had Rejuvenate on them. Ran the live wells, everything. It's just one of those things. One of my bigger ones was hook deep, so we're gonna have to see what happens. But overall, this is a beautiful lake. It's been an amazing week. I had an amazing practice, and this was really one that I felt really good about coming into it. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. Real quick shout out to Safari Marketing and Media. They did an amazing job. They actually just now wrapped my truck, and the boat's coming up next. But if you see the Safari Marketing truck driving around, that's their work, and they took them about a week and a half to do it. They do an amazing job. Websites, advertising, anything to do to market your guys' businesses. If you want a website built, call them up. They do a top-notch job on websites. So yeah, but I'm gonna have to be sweating it out for a little while. So we're gonna have to see what happens. Chris.
All right, some of the crowd might be wondering what he's talking about. Of course, fish care, deceased fish penalty, 4 ounces. Unfortunately, Cody experienced a little bit of an issue. Had 3 dead deceased fish. That's 12 ounce penalty. We'll see if that hurts you or not. Either way, great day for you. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. New leader with 23.8.
Well, that is it, guys. We ended up in 28th out of 186 boaters, and really solid tournament for me. I felt dialed in from almost the first to second day of practice, and it just got better and better as practice went on. And it was just a really, really solid tournament for me. My first check I cashed on the boater side in these tournaments. So a lot of positives came out of this one. I jumped 50 spots in the point standings into 32nd out of 200 some people for this Central Division. So huge momentum for me going into lacrosse at the next one for the Centrals. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I caught them, what I was doing, and just kind of bring you inside of what I was doing. So I gave myself 4.5 to 5 days of practice. And the first 2 days we got down there, it was rainy, nasty, windy, and real overcast, low skies. So I just kind of really fished fast with a buzz bait, a spook, and a white swim jig, a little bit of spinner bait, double willow, half-ounce white spinner bait, a 3/8 ounce swim jig with a Zoom Z-Craw on the back, and just a 1/4 ounce white buzz bait with a silver blade, Zoom horny toad on the back, and I also had a trailer hooked on there as well, and a white one knocker spook. And I just burned up the bank, bushes in the backs of pockets, secondary points, all stuff like that. And the first day I was down there, I actually caught like 17 pounds, and I had a 6-pound kicker. It was like crazy, but I wasn't able to capture most of that on video because it was real rainy and bad conditions. But yeah, so after I linked into that deal, the very next day of practice, it was kind of the same kind of rainy, dreary conditions. So I ran around, same deal with that buzz bait, started mixing a popping frog a little bit too. And me and my co-angler combined probably had like 15 something, almost 16 pounds with 4 fish. And he ended up catching like a 6 1/4, which was huge. And then the very next day, sun came out, it slicked off, so I ended up looking for spotted bass. I was throwing a big old line through swim bait. I was mixing up between the Mega Bass Mag Draft and the Villain Baits line through. Look them up, they're out in California, Villain Baits Co. It's amazing line through swim baits, they're the deal. So I ended up flip-flopping between those two and seeing which ones the bass liked a little bit better, which ones they reacted to a little bit better. And I had some really big follows, no real takers. It was just one of those things, they were just following it, really nipping at it, but I was able to locate some really good spots, spotted bass. And the very following day, we kind of did the same thing, and I started mixing up with a pink fluke. And we kind of got dialed into where it was shade lines along either points or secondary points, or just a along a bank with some shade pockets in it. And another deal was where the walkways going to and from the dock, where the shade from the walkway met the shoreline, right in that little area right there, right where the shade met the shoreline, we'd get bait in there as well. You kind of got to make a skip under the cables and stuff like that, but if you could get your bait in there, there was most likely a fish there, or you'd at least get a follow or something. So that was kind of a deal we noticed. And But other than that, we did find a couple big spots spawning on some main lake points. It seemed like that flatter ledge rock kind of deal was where they were spawning at. So wrapping up practice, I was feeling pretty good. I had some good bites. I seen a lot of right stuff that I liked, and I first day of the tournament went out, started on spotted bass for the first hour and a half, didn't really do anything. So then I ran up the creek and went for some largemouth, and ended up catching like 3 solid spotted bass in my largemouth spots on a buzz bait, and then fished around there for a little bit. And then it was just bushes, and I had one magic seawall that reloaded both days of the tournament, and that was it. I had 12 pounds even on day 1. I also had one big flat. It was kind of like on a point that separated 2 creeks, and it was a flat with a bunch of buckbrush and shoreline grass and willow trees. It was a really juicy looking spot, and it had some submerged bushes as well. So I just kind of went along there with a buzz bait and a spinner bait, and day 1 I caught a 3.5 pound spot off of that stuff. So it was pretty cool, just getting to see that and learn from it. So after day 1 I was in 47th I had 12 pounds even, but I did have one deceased one, so that knocked me to 11-12. And going into day 2, I started on my magic little seawall deal, caught one short, then went to the very back of the pocket where I had that 6 pound bite in practice. And I ended up stumbling on a blueback herring spawn and a shad spawn happening in the same little creek, like literally 2 casts apart from each other. It was the nuttiest thing I've ever witnessed. But I ended up getting my limit on a 1-knocker spook in like 30 minutes, and I had a couple real other big blows that didn't get it. So I was definitely around fish to upgrade and most likely put myself into the top 12, but there's just a few fish, they just didn't get it all the way. I tried follow-up baits, Senko, this and that, but at the end of the day, I ended up with 12 pounds, 8 ounces. I did have 3 deceased fish, so that knocked me to 11-12. I had the same exact weight I had on day 1, so ended the tournament 28th. I can't believe I found that deal that I found, but I literally had my limit in 30 minutes, and that was that. So the next tournament, we are going to Lake Chickamauga for the next Eastern Open, and that's in about 3 weeks. So looking forward to that one, getting over there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comment. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you at Chickamauga.